Hello, welcome to the weather update. The last day of June today. Warm, somewhat humid, but not too bad. There was a decent enough sea breeze out there. Not too many clouds. There was a cumulus buildup during the day, as we saw again. We'll look at this again. You'll see cumulus buildup here. Let's see if it kind of shows up. We had some cirrus, and then we had a cumulus buildup. You can see a little bit of one there. But all in all, pretty decent day out there today. Current conditions right now: islip 72, dew point 64. So you can definitely see that the humidity has come up. It was a little lower earlier on today. We got that. We also got that air quality alert in effect too. But you see temperatures generally in the low 70s. We'll go look at our high temperatures for the day right now, and pull that up, and you'll see 84 at islip, 84 at Farmingdale. But as you get into Jersey and New York City, it gets a lot hotter. 88 at LaGuardia, then look at that. Near 90 in Toms River, 89 for highs right around Toms River. So much significantly hotter there, not surprisingly, considering again the wind trajectory off the land versus the ocean here. So let's go look at some underground weather sites as well. Um, just to show you what we had today. So looking at Mineola, and actually there was a breeze even here in Mineola by the afternoon, like 4 o'clock. There was a breeze actually. So it says it hit 87 degrees. That might be a little high, but you can see where that drop happened, and you can see it dropped into the lower 80s. I think the site might be a little high with the temperatures, but we'll have to look at another site because I think that site is a little high. Let's look at the Garden City one. Sometimes that site can read a little high. I think it really does. 88. I don't think it hit 88 here. No, I don't think that's right either. All right. Well, I guess we can't get. Sometimes you just can't get accurate information from some of these sites. We'll try one more, and then if I have to, I'll just go back to the weather and hazards map. 92. It definitely hit 92. So, for reason, I had it hitting the upper 80s here, for whatever the case is. Let's look at some South Shore stations and see how they did in, let's go to, Wantaw. No, let's go to Wantaw. Yeah, we'll use this site here and let's see what they got up to today. So I'm sure they had a nice sea breeze. 83.8. You can see temperature did drop later on. But I'm afraid we'll have to go back to the weather and hazards. I hate that, but a lot of these sites, unfortunately, are not giving us accurate data today. Sometimes they read too high. I find they read too high. So let's get the observations here. We'll look at how it was at islip during the day. So you can see here, it got into the mid 80s in the afternoon. So you can see the dew points were a little lower. That was when we had more of a west-northwest wind, and then the sea breeze came in. And that's when the temperatures started dropping in the afternoon after 3 o'clock. You can see temperatures dropping, but the humidity starts to rise. But the temperatures do drop off quite a bit down to the 70s after 4 o'clock there at islip. All right. Let's now look at Farmingdale. Farmingdale, similar deal. You can see, actually, it was a little cooler there, actually. Maybe a little more of a sea breeze there. Looks like there was. Actually, the sea breeze came in a little earlier, further to the west, interestingly enough, which is kind of interesting to see. And, of course, if you were right on the South Shore, like here in southern Brookhaven, I'm sure that you're much cooler. Yeah, only in the 70s. Only got to the upper 70s. That was it. Much cooler, and you can see that strong sea breeze there. And if you were at the beach, it would be even better, like West Gilgo, for instance, where they were probably only in the 70s today all day with the sea breeze. Let's get that up there. Come on. Patience for this site. It just does this. It doesn't work. It just gets hung up. It won't load. Let's try, all right, we'll try this one here. North Merrick. It'll give you an idea of, well, this is North Merrick. This one here. So North Merrick, looks like got into the mid 80s there. Oh yeah, 86 right around 3 o'clock there. But then you can see it drop off with the sea breeze there later on. So there was a decent breeze today compared to if you were in New Jersey. For instance, we'll take a look at Lakehurst here. And you'll see Lakehurst. That's why I don't like this site, because a lot of the time it just doesn't load. I gotta do it again. Alright, we'll try Miller Air Park. This is Berkeley Township. This is a little more, yeah, much hotter there. Upper 80s, you can see, and it was in the 80s right through the evening, too. So much hotter there. So anyway, let's go and look at the latest from the NHC. Went over the weather today. Highs, still no named storms yet. Still watching 3 systems. No named storms yet. Hasn't gotten a name yet. I'm not going to focus on that too much. Go to the models now, and we'll look at our weekend here, our holiday weekend, as we get to. So we'll actually, let me go back. Well, let me go start with the HRRR model. All right, HRRR. And we'll look at our. And again, we're going to be dry. One more dry day tomorrow, but then you'll start seeing. It looks like it's actually developing a couple of showers and thunderstorms right around 8 o'clock there, perhaps popping up. Isolated showers and thunderstorms there. It's kind of interesting to see. But Saturdays when we have a better chance of showers and thunderstorms with the front. And this is as far as it goes, but it looks like the front is wanting to move through. So it won't be raining all the time, but you're just going to have that rain chance that you're going to have to deal with. You can see some showers and thunderstorms off to the north and the west there as we get to Saturday night. So there'll still be some showers and thunderstorms. Doesn't look like the conditions for anything severe right now. But let's look at our dew points. You'll see what I mean about the humidity coming up. So you see dew points rise, and we have that strong southerly flow tomorrow, which will help. Yeah, this is interesting. There's like a little wedge of dry air that's trying to actually come in to northern Jersey. This is kind of interesting to see that. This might be from a little mixing or something, but you can see over Long Island, strong southerly flow. Dew points upper 60s to around 70. It's going to be pretty humid tomorrow, pretty tropical feeling. And you can see that humidity. It's going to be with us on Saturday, too, as well. You can see so on Saturday, the winds go a little more westerly, so Saturday could wind up being kind of brutal if the sun comes out. Let's look at our temperatures now. The HRRR. So here are your temperatures, and you'll see tomorrow. Look at how hot it's going to be in Jersey tomorrow. So mid-90s if you're in New Jersey. New York City, probably low 90s. North Shore, around 90. Mid to upper 80s in the middle of the island, particularly Nassau County. Out east, probably low to mid 80s for highs. On the South Shore, same thing. And then by the afternoon, temperatures will drop off significantly with a pretty strong sea breeze tomorrow. And then as we head into Saturday, you can see it gets kind of wherever the showers occur. Saturday could be pretty uncomfortable. 85 to 90 is probably a good bet with that, and lack of a sea breeze as well will make it feel pretty uncomfortable. Now, if we go to the GFS, we'll go a little further here on the GFS, and we'll note this front here coming through. Here we are. It's through by Sunday. Dew points drop into the 40s, so it's much more comfortable. And then same thing for Monday. Much more comfortable air will be in place once you get rid of this disgusting humid air. All right, now looking at our temperatures for the rest of the weekend. This is the GFS temperatures, by the way. Similar thing again. So if you're Jersey, you're going to die tomorrow, but it won't be too bad on Long Island. Friday, again, it looks like it'll have a good deal of cloud cover around, so maybe that'll keep us. But it's going to be, Saturday is going to be pretty uncomfortable. And then Sunday, upper 70s, low 80s, pretty nice. And then on Monday, July 4th, we get back up to the mid 80s. All right. Now let's go and look at the sky cover, and then we'll be able to look. And again, I'm not using this for the sky cover. Let's go to the RGEM. So here is your RGEM for sky cover tomorrow. Just a hazy, warm, and humid day tomorrow. Probably have another air quality alert. I'll have to check. And then for Saturday, much more in the way of clouds, but there could be some sun peeking through with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then as we get into Sunday, if we can push this front to the south, especially by the afternoon, we might have a mostly sunny sky. So hopefully, and then if I want to go a little further than that, well, I can't. So that's as far as we can go, as far as the skies go. But I do want to look at the NAM as well for these skies. And this 18Z NAM here. So here's the 18Z NAM, and you can see here, again, that humidity. There could be some fog around too, just Tomorrow's going to be, it'll be breezy. At least it'll keep it bearable on Long Island. Saturday, obviously, a lot more in the way of clouds. There could still be some sun though popping through, and then that's as far out as that one goes. Doesn't even show Sunday. What we can do is we can look at the precipitation map for tomorrow on the NAM, and you can see that it could be a scattered shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon, mainly over New Jersey. Though it does have a few of them on the South Shore. So there's going to be some instability, and then here comes this front for Saturday, and the NAM, of course, overdoing it. But we'll have to watch. We'll have to see. Maybe some pretty hefty thunderstorms maybe in the afternoon. And NAM definitely looking a little more impressive with the thunderstorm threat for your Saturday. So let's go to the Storm Prediction Center, I guess, will be our next stop here on this weather update. And we'll look at tomorrow's Storm Prediction Center, Convective Outlook. Not really anything for tomorrow, but let's look at day 3. Well, look at that. Day 3, it does have a slight risk. So we are going to be watching for some severe weather possibilities on Saturday with this front coming through. So see if we get the sun out. Let me go to Ventu Sky, which will be the next site we will look at here, and look at this with the instability as well. Well, maybe a little too soon for that, but we will look at it with the temperatures at least for tomorrow, so you get an idea of the difference in temperatures. So here you are at 1 o'clock on Friday. And you can see it's much, much hotter in Jersey. You can see the wind flow here. By 3 o'clock, you can see that strong sea breeze over Long Island. But if you're in Jersey, you're going to be roasting. All right. Got cloud cover. Like I said, a few clouds here and there. Well, there'll be that hazy sunshine, to deal with that. If we look at thunderstorm threat as far as Cape goes, there is some Cape. But it is a somewhat capped atmosphere. But, I won't rule an isolated shower or thunderstorm out with this instability. But on Saturday, I think it gets more impressive. But again, I think we still have the HRRR for this, so you can see it on Saturday. It's definitely some Cape there as well. So it's going to be a little more interesting the next couple of days. I know it's been a little boring with the weather, so hopefully we can get some storms. We haven't had any thunderstorms, I know we all want to hear the thunder, lightning and the thunder. You know that song I'm talking about. But that's going to be it for this weather update. Thanks for watching and have a good night.